Hi everyone, this is Rachel. Thanks for clicking on the video. And I came in today to do some crazy ass news stories that I just heard about. So let's just get to it. The first story is about a young lady by the name of Christina Grimmie. She's 22 years old and she is a performer that was on the series The Voice. Now, Christina did not win, but she came in third place. Now, apparently Friday evening, Christina was doing a concert in Orlando, Florida at a venue called the Plaza Live. After her show, she decided to do an autograph signing. So she was seated at a table signing autographs, and there was a young man that walked up to her with two guns. He opened fire on her, and once he did, Christina's brother tackled him. And I guess at that time, this young man shot himself, which he ended up dying. Now, I've never watched The Voice. I'm not into that show, but it is a show that my mother enjoys. So I just wanted to come in and say I'd like to ask for prayers for this young lady. Hope she pulls through this. She's so young. She was out doing what she dreamed to do, and some psycho has come up and shot this poor child. So I hope she is okay, and I hope she makes it through this. This is really sad. This next story is concerning Justin Bieber. Apparently, Justin went to the Cavs Warrior game in my hometown of Cleveland, and that game was played at the Q. Now, Justin left the Q and he was walking towards the Westin Hotel, and this incident occurred at that Westin Hotel. Apparently, he got into a fist fight with someone and got his little ass shook. Now, they say that they don't know why or how the fight started, but of course, you know, TMZ, they were able to get a video of this little altercation that Justin had there in Cleveland. I really don't know what Justin's issue is, but he needs to sit his little ass down, because he's gonna pick a fight or get into a fight with someone who's gonna shake the shit out of him. This time it looks like he got away unscathed, but let's look at the video. This boy.
I'm getting out TMZ. I'm getting out TMZ.
Okay, this one is a Georgia woman took a wrestling match too seriously when she pulled a gun on one of the wrestlers there. Now, y'all, I might struggle getting through this one. It might be a little funny, so just bear with me. So this lady's name is Patricia Ann Crow. And apparently she was at a World Federation wrestling match there in Ringgold, Georgia. The two wrestlers were named Ric Flair, and someone by the name of Iron Man. Now, it seems that while she was there, as this wrestling match progressed, this little beauty here started to get very upset over what was occurring in the ring. So she jumped up in anger, and this is what one of the wrestlers who was in the match says, and I'm just going to read what he said. He said that he had the other wrestler tied up and was beating on him. And then this lady jumps up with a knife, cuts him loose, and then pulled a loaded gun on him. He says that she had the thing loaded with one in the chamber and the safety off. He goes on to say that all it would have taken was for her to get shaky with that thing and he could have been shot to death. He says he told this little cutie, Miss Crow, to go sit her toothless ass back down. And he said that she admitted that her temper had gotten the best of her, and maybe pulling out that loaded gun was not the brightest of ideas. Oh, Lord Jesus. Alrighty, so of course, this little cutie here was arrested on aggravated assault, and the crazy bitch has a $4,000 bond. So I think I'm going to have some advice here for Miss Crow. I think before she decides to go to another wrestling match, and I'm sure you guys would agree with me when I give her this bit of advice, maybe she should think about taking her meds before she goes, and she could avoid a $4,000, pay that she's going to have to pay for pulling that gun and cutting that rope. Lord Jesus, I tell you, it is some crazy folk out here. It took everything with me to get through this story without cracking up, y'all. When I was reading this, I almost choked on my pop trying to get through this story, trying to read it out loud. Oh, Lord. Okay, on to the next one. This final story is a farewell to Muhammad Ali. His funeral was yesterday, and it was attended by thousands. As his casket was being driven through his hometown there in Kentucky, thousands of people lined the streets, and they just wanted to get a look at or touch something that belonged to him before he was laid to rest. He has some of the most famous individuals in the entertainment and boxing industries. Bill Clinton was one of the people that eulogized him, along with Billy Crystal. And I just want to say a farewell to him because something that his daughter said struck me, Layla. She said that one day she was talking to him and that, he hadn't been feeling well, and he had asked her that she think that people had forgotten about him. Did they know about him? Because his reign of, greatness was there in the 70s and the 60s, Muhammad Ali actually thought or believed that no one realized how great he was. And my only hope is that he's watching from heaven and he can see that the world paused for a second when he died, and we honored him. And every one of us thought a moment of a fight that he had, or one of the funny little sayings that he said, float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, and that we all marveled just as he did at how pretty he was. So I say today, farewell, champ. Rest in peace. Thank you everyone for watching the video. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night. Bye-bye.